Hello everyone, and welcome to Uvarun. Today, we're diving into a day about fun, laughter, and maybe a little mischief, April Fool's Day. But have you ever wondered where this tradition came from? Why do people play pranks on April 1st? And how has it evolved over time? In this video, we'll uncover the origins of April Fool's Day, explore its fascinating history, take a look at some unforgettable pranks, analyze its cultural impact, and even discuss the science behind why we love jokes so much. And by the way, this video was researched and scripted with the help of AI, because even AI loves a good prank. So, buckle up, it's going to be an exciting journey through time, culture, and humor. To understand the roots of April Fool's Day, we need to travel back in time, to ancient civilizations. Historians believe that the tradition of playing jokes on April 1st may have originated in Europe, but its exact beginnings are shrouded in mystery. One popular theory traces it back to the Roman festival of Ilaria. Celebrated in late March, this festival was all about joy, laughter, and even costume wearing, a precursor to modern-day pranks. Imagine thousands of years ago, people dressing up in masks and costumes, laughing and celebrating life. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Another theory links April Fool's Day to the shift from the Julian to the Gregorian calendar in 1582. When Pope Gregory XIII introduced the new calendar, New Year's celebrations moved from late March to January 1st. However, not everyone adopted the change immediately. Those who continued to celebrate the new year in late March or early April were mocked as April Fools. They were often tricked into believing fake news or sent on absurd errands. Picture yourself in the 16th century, celebrating what you thought was the new year, only to find out everyone was laughing at you. While we can't pinpoint the exact origin, one thing is clear: April Fool's Day has been around for centuries, evolving into a global phenomenon. Now that we know where April Fool's Day might have started, let's take a look at some of the most famous pranks in history. These tricks have left a lasting impact on culture and even shaped the way we view humor today. Imagine sitting in your living room in 1957, watching a BBC documentary about Switzerland's bumper spaghetti harvest. Viewers were shown footage of farmers picking spaghetti from trees, and thousands of people actually called the BBC asking how they could grow their own spaghetti trees. Can you imagine trying to plant spaghetti in your backyard? Fast forward to the digital age. Google announced a new feature called Gmail Motion, claiming users could control their emails through body gestures using their webcam. It sounded futuristic, until Google revealed it was just an April Fool's prank. Burger King once announced the launch of the left-handed Whopper, claiming it was specially designed for left-handed customers. The twist? There was no difference between this Whopper and the regular one. Thousands of customers requested the special version, proving that sometimes the simplest tricks work best. NASA once claimed that the surface of the moon was made entirely of cheese. This prank became so iconic that it inspired countless jokes about space exploration. Elon Musk announced that Tesla cars would come with a dragon breath mode, allowing drivers to breathe fire like a dragon. Of course, it was just another April Fool's joke, but fans loved it. IKEA released a video showing people assembling furniture in extreme slow motion, claiming it was the ultimate ASMR experience. It was both hilarious and oddly satisfying. Which of these pranks do you think was the most creative? While April Fool's Day is celebrated globally, different cultures have their own unique ways of marking the occasion. Let's take a quick world tour to see how this day is observed in various countries. In France, April Fool's Day is known as Poisson Diable or April Fish. People try to stick paper fish on each other's backs without being noticed. If the prank succeeds, they shout, Poisson Diable. In Scotland, April Fool's Day spans 2 days. The first day is called Hunt the Gauk Day. Gauk means cuckoo bird and is slang for a fool. On this day, people send others on phony errands. The second day is called Taily Day, which involves pranks focused on, well, let's just say people's backsides. In India, while there isn't a direct equivalent to April Fool's Day, the festival of Holi, which celebrates colors and joy, shares a similar spirit of lightheartedness and fun. Do you have any unique April Fool's traditions in your country? Why do we enjoy playing pranks so much? What makes a joke land perfectly or fall flat? Scientists have studied the psychology behind humor and pranks, and here's what they've found. Humor triggers the release of dopamine, the feel-good chemical in our brains. This explains why we feel a sense of satisfaction when we pull off a good prank or laugh at someone else's expense. Interestingly, studies show that cultures with higher levels of trust tend to engage in more playful pranks, while societies with stricter social norms are less likely to embrace April Fool's traditions. Timing is also key. A prank that's too mean-spirited or crosses ethical boundaries can backfire, leaving both parties feeling uncomfortable. Believe it or not, April Fool's Day isn't just about fun. It can also have a significant economic impact. Companies like Google and Burger King use this day as a marketing opportunity to engage with their audience. For example, Google's Gmail motion prank generated millions of views and sparked discussions worldwide. However, not all pranks are successful. Some companies have faced backlash for going too far. For instance, in 2013, a company announced a fake product called Bitcoin Burgers, claiming they would accept cryptocurrency as payment. While the idea was creative, it confused customers and damaged the brand's reputation. So, while April Fool's pranks can boost visibility, they also come with risks. Brands must strike a balance between creativity and credibility. April Fool's Day has also made its way into movies, TV shows, and books. For example, in the TV series The Office, Jim Halpert famously wraps Dwight's entire desk in Christmas wrapping paper. It's a classic prank that fans still talk about today. Movies like Groundhog Day explore themes of repetition and absurdity, which align perfectly with the spirit of April Fool's Day. Even literature isn't immune to the charm of April Fool's Day. Lewis Carroll's Alice's Adventures in Wonderland is full of nonsensical humor and absurd situations, making it a perfect read for this day. While pranks are meant to be fun, they can sometimes cross ethical boundaries. For example, spreading false information on social media can have serious consequences. In 2020, during the pandemic, some people used April Fool's Day to spread fake news about vaccines and health guidelines, causing confusion and panic. It's important to remember that pranks should never harm or endanger anyone. As the saying goes, if you can't laugh at it, it's probably not a good prank. Before we wrap up, here are a few fun facts about April Fool's Day. The tradition of pranking on April 1st has been around for over 400 years. Some companies take April Fool's jokes so seriously that they plan them months in advance. Not everyone loves April Fool's Day. In fact, some people think it should be abolished altogether. What about you? Do you love playing pranks, or do you prefer to stay safe on April 1st? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos exploring the world of firsts. Until next time, stay curious and maybe a little mischievous. Thanks for watching. Remember, life is full of surprises, and sometimes the best stories start with a little bit of fun. See you in the next video.